So here's a real broad brush approach to discount the use of nuclear energy for a sustainable technology. And you do really need to look at the accidents from a technology. You can't just discount them, but they have to be part of a balanced risk management assessment. For example, if you said if a plane can wreck and kill everybody, you can no longer have air travel. Now, that would be pretty ridiculous, but it's true. When you have an airline accident, a lot of people can die, potentially everybody on the plane. Now, that doesn't mean that it's suddenly bad and evil or that we should not do air travel. It means that we need to take those things into consideration, just like Chernobyl or Fukushima. But it needs to be balanced, where you're looking at the pros and cons and not just being terrified by these worst case events. And again, I iterate, those worst case events do need to be considered, but in a balanced approach, so that you're not only looking at that and typifying an entire technology by the worst thing that can happen. It'd be like saying you can't eat food if you can get E. coli, so stop eating food because sometimes it can be poison. It means you've got to balance the risks that you have with the potential for benefit. And so you can do that if you want, but the outcome is tragic, right? You say you can't drink water because the water could be poison. You can't breathe air because the air could be poison. You can't do anything at that point if you're always looking at that worst case scenario. And if you look at the other videos and you talk, you see what I've said about Chernobyl and what the evidence says and what the experts say about Chernobyl, Fukushima, nuclear waste disposal, you'll find out in a balanced risk management approach, it is the most overwhelmingly helpful, sustainable technology to get us over to an economy where we're not dependent on greenhouse gas fossil fuels. It just requires that you have to be balanced and not go to an extreme. So I would encourage you to try that. Try to have a balanced approach and don't just go to one extreme unless you really want that, but that's your choice. So I hope that helps. Thanks.